After looking through the discussions, I've noticed several questions that have been asked repeatedly, so I thought I'd go ahead and take the time to try to answer these. The first set of questions I want to deal with are on the discussions. I was asked the question, how many items do I need to post, how many items do I need to read, and how many items do I need to reply? When you open up the discussions in the window, it should have that in table form. And the answer to that is that you need to post at least 3 messages, you need to read at least 7, and you need to reply to at least 5 other people's messages. The second question that was asked on discussions was, how long should a discussion be? The answer to that is the discussion should be 3 short discussions. I would anticipate that most of your discussions would be maybe 1 to 2 sentences. Think of this more like you would a Twitter, where you have just short responses. The reason I want these short messages is I want conversation. I would rather have short 1 to 2 sentence discussions. The next area that I'd like to discuss are the chapter quizzes or chapter tests. When I use those words, I mean exactly the same thing. This is the test for chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up through chapter 12. The first question was, how much do each of the chapter quizzes count? The answer is the chapter quizzes prepare you for the midterm and the final exams, but they do not count on your grades. The reason I give you these is I take the exam questions from those chapter quizzes. So even though they do not count directly on your grade, if you review them, they will prepare you and you will be ready for the midterm and the final. A second question that was asked are, when are the chapter quizzes due? The answer is the chapter quizzes are not due. They are not graded, so you don't have to turn them in at a certain time. I suggest that you review them at the same time as you actually do your learning modules. That means when you're working in chapter 1, do that quiz. When you're in chapter 2, do that quiz. Again, they don't count, but they do prepare you for the exams.